Y'all, this might be the most like ratchet video ever, but you know what? If the Sugar Crew can do it, if they can do reviews and makeup and stuff in the car, then we can talk about this hair in my car on my lunch break, right? So let's do it. Alright, so the hair that I have in today is the Kima Treasure hair. I think it's called Chic. 24-inch. I used 2 packs of the hair. I didn't have a lot left over. I bought 3 to be safe. But what happened was, this is not something that I usually try. I usually don't try this line, but I installed it on a client some weeks back and it was so pretty. And I was like, damn, I gotta try that for me. So when it got the hair, like that next day, and installed it like the day after, like on that Monday night, it was late, y'all. It was late. Did y'all check out the installation video? If you haven't already, please go check it out. And then come back, and that way you can kind of know what I'm talking about, because I'm going to talk about the installation process. I'm going to talk about the things that I wish I had done differently on the install. We're going to talk about the braiding pattern, all of that stuff. So if you haven't seen that first installation video, go check that out. I'll put it up in the suggested videos somewhere up in this area. So check that out, then come back and holler at your girl. So if you're new, welcome. I am Shayla Moniche. I hope that you stick around and chat with your girl, and also subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any more videos. And I don't know, let's talk about it. All right, so the installation. So y'all seen, like, I was being real lazy, right? Like, y'all seen my braiding pattern. Y'all know I ain't never really done no mess like that. I call it the lazy way to crochet, because I still like my braids in the top because I want it to be versatile. But at the same time, when I started the installation, it was like after 9. I want to say it was 9:30-ish, approaching 10. So I ain't had the time to be trying to like do all the braids, and then it was just, that was gonna be too much. It was gonna be too much for me, especially when I had worked that whole day and then I had to get up at 5:30 to start again the next day. So that was my lazy out. I mean, let me know how y'all feel about that braiding pattern that I showed y'all in the installation video. If y'all try it, let me know what y'all think. I was not sure if I was gonna like it or not, but it was a move of necessity and not of curiosity. Okay, like I ain't even care like it was too late in the afternoon or in the night for me to be trying to do hair in the first place. But y'all know I got a problem. So I was like, you know what, fudge it. That's what I'm gonna say. YouTube. I mean, I ain't really say that, but y'all know what I said anyway. So yeah. So I just did the small braids up top. I did just like a big French braid in the back, and I also left a braid out and did my perimeter around the back so that I can pull it up. I again wasn't sure how it was gonna turn out, but you know what, y'all, I think I'm gonna do that from now on. Like, I thought that, you know, especially my hair being so soft and it doesn't hold braids well, that's why I have to use braiding hair and, you know, all that. I really thought it was gonna slip out, but I didn't care at that moment. But y'all, this hair ain't slipped out. And not only has it held, I like the wet look on this hair. I don't have it going right now, but I think I'm gonna do a video before I take it out of how you can make this hair look like the wet look that's trending right now. But I'm really feeling it. But anyway, so I was doing the wet look with this hair. So like, I was brushing it out. I would get in the shower and flip my hair up and just like wet the hair, and then I would go through with like conditioner and gel and stuff to make it do this little wet wave thing that it does. And for me to have wet this hair several times, and it's still like installed, like it ain't going nowhere, I'm happy. Because I didn't think it was possible that you can really do like a braidless situation, which is kind of what this is. I mean, it's a big French braid in the back, but let's be real. I mean, it's really braidless for real. Like, I really didn't think that it would hold up. And I didn't put a cap on, like a protection cap. If you're gonna ever do like braidless crochets, make sure to use like a cap for protection. But again, I wasn't prepared because I didn't know that that's the way I was gonna do it. I thought I was gonna do it my normal way, and I didn't. So I wasn't prepared. So therefore, I didn't have a cap. So again, I ain't care. You know, it was what it was. I did what I did. But if you're going to do it, use a cap, okay? So yeah, like I said, the braiding pattern I love. I'll probably keep it. The only difference is for protection. If I'm doing it, you know, several times, like over several different installations, then I'm going to add a cap for that extra protection. But y'all, I ain't had a problem with it. You can't tell no different. And like I said, I done wet this hair, I done did whatever, and it hasn't slipped, it hasn't come undone, not in the least. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Things that I would change about my installation. Towards the end of the installation video, you seen where I was starting to cut the hair so that I could frame it and kind of do my thing, you know, whatever, my thing. And I didn't like that the hair was still like clumping together. I guess, like, usually, you know, I like to brush it out, and I did comb it out. But to control the curl, I brushed it, then I braided it. Then I unbraided it and cut it. If I was to do it again, in which I will, because I like this hair, so it'll probably be installed again at some point, I would brush it, then I would just like twist it, like a big twist, just to kind of control the curl while I'm, you know, finishing my installation. And then I would comb it out. Then I would cut it. Then I would braid it and let it set for 20 minutes, overnight if possible, but at least 20 minutes. And then I would unbraid it, and that would be, you know, my curl pattern. Reason being is because when I brushed it and then I braided it, when I unbraided it and got ready to cut it, the hair was already like coiling back together. And that's the whole point of me combing it out, to get the coils out so that it can be a smoother finish as I'm cutting it. So I didn't get that smooth finish like I'm used to getting when I comb or brush out the hair, because it was already coiled back together because I had braided it, which, you know, I wasn't thinking. I mean, naturally, if you're braiding it, you're doing it so that the that the curl pattern will be more uniform and defined. That's the whole point of braiding it. But I don't need it like that when I'm cutting it. So that was just a product of me doing it. If I was cutting it, it was probably around midnight at that time, like when I got done with the installation. So, you know, it was just me not thinking. It was just too late, really, for me to be trying to do that. And I was already too tired. So, yeah, if you're going to do it, and if you're going to do it that way, then just twist it to try to control the curls so that, you know, the hair won't get so big and it won't get all in your way when you're trying to finish your install. And then once you're done installing it, untwist it, comb it out, cut it like you want to, then braid it and let it set for a little while, and then unbraid it, and, you know, then you kind of separate it as you feel you want to do. So installing the hair itself, when I attach it to the braid, as you've seen, I use the hairspray method because this hair is so silky. Like, it's not like Barbie doll silky. Like, I've definitely had worse, but this is silky. On a scale of 1 to 5, it's 3. It's a good 3.5. So it's definitely not on the kinky side like the Kima braid. This Kima Treasure is way more silky. So I had to use the hairspray method because I didn't want 8 and 9 knots, you know, having to show on this hair. I did knot it 3 times at least, and I did split each strand probably about 4 times. 4 times around the top, but the back area I split it in half, sometimes 3. depending on like where I put it, because just because of, you know, the braidless situation back here. And as you know, the bigger your strand, the looser the knot will be. So that's why I split it. I know 4 times is probably, you know, excessive, but it really was kind of necessary because I didn't want to have to knot it that many times. Now, if you don't mind having to knot it, you know, 7, 8 times, then by all means, split it in half if you want to. But I used the hairspray method. I knotted 3 times. I used the hairspray method, and y'all know that's just where I take my little silver clamp, attach it to the hair, push it up towards the knot, and then I spray it and let it set. Move on to the next one while that one's setting, and then go from there. So, and that, I mean, that's worked fine. I haven't had not one to slip out. Of course, y'all know I leave my edges out. Oh, and speaking of edges, I don't know if y'all noticed on the installation video, I was showing you that there was 2 different size needles I had, and when I work my perimeter, and you know, like, I don't include my edges for one thing. As you see, that's laid down with the what's that stuff called? Okay, so yeah, my edges are laid down with the Edge Booster by Style Factor. Is this here? And I also have a review coming out for that. If it's not out already, you know, be on the lookout for that, a review on that. But that's what I lay my edges down with. So, you know, yeah, I'm team baby hair. I feel like that's why I leave mine out, not just for protection, but you know, I like some baby hair. But you know, that's not for everybody. But I would still try to leave some of it out, because like, especially like this area, because it's just so sensitive and so fine that, I mean, it's just easy for those to come out, and I just don't want to be that girl. I don't want to be that girl, and I don't want you to be that girl, sis. So leave them out. Edges lives matter. So anyway, Style, what's it called, Edge Booster, that's what I use to lay them down with. And yes, I use a smaller needle to install around my edges, so there won't be so much wear and tear, because you know, I wear crochet so much, I try to take every precaution that I can when I can. So I've had this hair in for 3 weeks now, and what you can expect from it, I'm feeling it. I don't know. I mean, to me, the older it gets, the better it looks. Yes, because it's silky, it does have some natural frizz. Because I've been doing the wet look on it, it probably frizzed a little bit quicker because I'm forever wetting it up. I haven't done an actual wash on it yet. I'm not sure if I will or not, to be honest. But if I do, of course, I'll let you know and let y'all know what happened and everything. But right now, I don't know. I'm feeling it. Yes, it has some frizz. Yes, I've had to go through and like rebrush the hair. Yes, it does matte, but not like to the point where you can see it. Like, you'll know, but sister checking you, I won't know. You know, like, see, yeah, it does do this. And then when you got the really, really nice crochet brand in, or good quality brand in, it doesn't usually matte in the top, but it will matte in the nape, because all synthetic hair is gonna matte in the nape. I haven't met one yet that hasn't matted in the nape, but this hair also mattes at the top. Now, see, that's not too bad, because I be trying to maintain it as best as I can, you know. Like, I still don't really use a shower cap. Sometimes I do, but it's definitely not every night. I guess it really depends on, am I going straight to bed? If I'm going straight to bed, then I put a shower cap on because I don't want to wet my pillow. But if I'm taking a shower and I'm just going to be up and about for a while, and the hair's probably going to be dry by the time I hit the pillow, then I don't wear no shower cap. I don't wear any bonnets. I put it up in a bun in the top of my head, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it will last longer if you use a satin bun and if you use shower caps and all of that. So, you know, sis, do that. Don't do as I say, not as I do, because y'all know I ain't gonna act right. But like I said, The hair does feel a bit more kinkier than it did initially, because at first there was no kink, sis. It was silky. It was silky. But now there is a bit more kink to it, and I feel like that would have been more like a tangly, crochetty. Remember that word? I made that word last year. Crochetty. It would be more crochetty if I didn't brush it. Okay, because like the texture is changed, and you know when the texture change, it starts to mat and it looks the stringy, and you know that whole foolish mess that happens if you don't take care of it. It definitely would do that. It definitely has the potential to do that. So if you're not one that want to do any kind of maintenance on this hair, then this is not the hair for you, sis. Okay, but if you like the hair and you're willing to, you know, give it a good 5-10 minutes, you know, every other morning or so, then go for it. But yeah, you have to get up and kind of brush it out every other day, or at least kind of, you know, pull it apart like I've been doing. And I like to brush it about once a week, because I don't know, I be liking to do that wet look on it for some reason. Like when you brush this hair out, when you wet it and brush it out and then put like some leave-in conditioner on it and a little bit of gel, like it gives you this like wet look, and I really feel it. Like I'm really here for it, for real. So yeah, I don't know, I think that's it. How long am I gonna keep this hair? I feel like I can keep this hair in probably for another 2 to 3 weeks, to be honest, which is about average, because like I said, I've had it in for 3 weeks, and most crochet styles you can keep in from 6 to 8 weeks. So yeah, you can probably get that in. Am I gonna keep it in that long? Probably not, but not because of the hair. It's because of my habit. Y'all know, like I'm waiting on this new beauty supply store to open up. I'm trying to see what they got, you know what I'm saying? So like I probably won't keep this in that long, but I do like the hair. I do like it. I don't think I'm gonna be cutting it or reviving it or nothing like that. I don't know about that. I might show y'all the wet look. Let me know if y'all want to see that. Hopefully by the time this drop, I maybe still have the hair in. I don't know, but you know, let me know and I'll see what I can do for you, sis. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I know I did this a little bit different. This probably should have been in the installation video, but y'all, like combining those videos together, they would end up being like 25 and 30 minutes, and who am I to ask y'all to sit down and listen to my ass for 30 minutes? Like I just felt like that was just crazy. So I'm just trying to split it up. But if y'all like it, you know, in one long video, then let me know and I'll try to do that for y'all. I want to facilitate whenever I can. Let me know. But that's it for this video. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know this shit is ratchet, right? I'm like all in the car on my lunch break in the parking lot of my job. But it is what it is. People were hardly walking by like, who is she talking to? But they know I'm kind of crazy anyway, so it's no different. Anyway, thank you guys for chatting with me. Thank you for all your love and support. If you haven't already, go check us out on Facebook at We Love Hair, and also check me out on all of my other social media platforms, which is Instagram and Snapchat, and they're both under Shay Love Hair. So until next time, peace and blessings.